Hey, it's JC1424 once again with NASCAR Thunder 2004. And in this episode of our 4th season in career mode, we're going to be completing race 3 of 36, the UAW Daimler Chrysler 400 at Las Vegas Motor Speedway. In the last episode, on Tuesday, we went to North Carolina, The Rock, and I won. After starting in last place, like we're going to be doing in every race this season. So, that's very impressive anytime I do it. That guaranteed statement, just because that's a lot of cars to pass, a lot of work to do, and we're into a bunch of people because they kept on stacking up for some reason, but we were battling for that win with Ricky Rudd. This really is a Ford season, isn't it? We just got these Ford drivers. And in this episode, I was planning to use the regular 2002 Bill Elliott paint scheme, but I kind of really don't want to do that because it's too not good for my tastes versus my black, red, and white one. That one really hits the spot and irritates me that I'm even not using it. But yeah, we're 5 points behind Bobby Labonte because he won the Daytona 500. He finished a good ways in front of us, and he must have not done too bad at The Rock. But we got a few rivals still. Ryan Newman out crashing to him. We had some situations with Jeff Gordon, Steve Park, and we got all these allies. It's such a long list. It's going to be different from now on. And now Ricky Rudd is my biggest ally because I bashed into Tony Stewart at some point, who started all the way at the back of the field, like right in front of me. So that sucked too. I really need to repair the whole Tony Stewart situation. It's not too bad. Usually whenever you see someone that's this high above the bottom of the list with the allies, you'd figure that they're really low rating. But we just have so many because we pass so many cars and stuff like that. You figure it'd be more rivals and allies because whenever you have to pass cars, you're going to wind up hitting so many people. But share draft a lot of people. The faster tracks, I guess it'll work. So, I can't do it. I can't do it. It sucks. I hate it. Well, it doesn't suck. It's just, it's not good enough. It's not this. I need it. I need it. Okay, so we'll quick select chassis, engine, and body. The chassis is used from the last episode. Engine's fresh, and the body is fresh as well. Car rating of 82. I haven't had that 84 car rating in a while. I swear we got it like towards the end of the last season. But let's just go ahead and get to Las Vegas. Looks like Kurt Busch is going to be on the front row next to Ricky Craven. It's NASCAR Thunder 2004, released in 2003, and the game does that. Wonder why. Once again, Brian Bickers starting right in front of us. Everything checked up. And our points leader is starting in front of me. Like, what and why is this happening? We got a little tie going to turn 1. My setup right now is 20 PSI and then negative 0.5 on the wedge. Was really just what it was last time we came here. Things are sparking and crap. Bobby Labonte's on the move, and I've got to be on the move. It's not going to be nearly as easy as it was at Rockingham. I wouldn't say Rockingham was easy, but this was going to be more difficult. Juan Jorge, that lovely AEC Delco car. One of my favorites of all time. Oh gosh, this car ain't going to turn that well. I need to calm my horses, lower my expectations for what this car can do. I'm seeing what I believe to be Dale Jarrett's Flames for back here. Golly, game, just because I'm not qualifying doesn't mean that all my really good competitors are starting this bad. See, that kind of takes some of the competition away from the game. Like, this game, just a regular season mode would be more challenging if drivers like Bobby Labonte and Dale Jarrett didn't start at the tail end of the field. I know what happens in reality every now and then, but so far it's been like almost every good driver has just started like shit at some point. Golly, I'm so close to just overdriving the corner and getting stuck to somebody, but I'm so happy to be driving this car right now and not the other one. Like, it makes me that happy. I don't know about anybody else, but this compared to looking at just a plain red back bumper car and then you got the black on the roof, this is just so much better. Dale Jarrett, meanwhile, is running Hermie Sadler up into the wall. Kind of stalling out. We're not really getting anywhere just yet. Dale Jarrett is just so freaking rude. Oh my gosh. I got Jeff Green on my inside. Yeah, we're really stalling out. We're not getting anywhere. Hermie Sadler, I know, you're having a really bad day. I'm sorry. I should have given him mercy, but no. Okay, back to making up a few positions. I'm getting so much oversteer through the freaking corner. And we're 3 wide. I had no clue. I mean, Dale Jarrett needed to be running the outside wall anyways because he might start all the way back here, but there's no reason to be just treating Hermie Sadler specifically like crap. Well, that's 4 laps already gone by, and we're up to 26, which is decent, but I was kind of hoping we'd be in the top of the field this far, and just because the guys in the back of the field are slower. And, I suppose you should be able to expect that. This is not a race that I believe that we could win at all. I still haven't won this track. I think the best we finished here was like maybe in the top 10, maybe in the top 5. I think we got like 5th place or something when he came here last season. But we struggled and bashed the car around doing that, so of course we had a chance to win, but I doubt it's even possible starting all the way back here. Okay, we got Jeremy Mayfield here, and oh my gosh, what a tight race car. I'm trying to stop oversteering, and then I get that. And this freaking fantasy driver is trying to pass me, and I don't know why he's even capable of doing so. He's actually one of my allies, so I think I want to get rid of that, but I don't know how. Will you stop racing me? I'm over here fighting, you know, like second place in the point standings, and this guy's racing the crap out of me. Fine, pass me. Get out of the way. Go, just move. Ugh. Hate you. Irritate me. God, what the heck? The whole car just go away. Oh my God. This freaking car, it just won't finish a corner. Like, it will be right there on the bottom just fine, and then it just shoots up the track immediately. Well, he's not blocking me, so I'll make this pass. But, I mean, I'm kind of analyzing it right now, just the way this car is driving. It seems more off of turn 2 than turn 4, but this car has a way of just spontaneously pushing off the corner. It doesn't seem all that natural. It's like it's turning just fine, and then it just kind of starts to give. Like, right about here. I really have to have much of a better arc into the corner than I've been having. And I need to go to the bottom, and I'm not at the bottom. Apparently, Elliott thought it was all an ally, but I have so many allies I can't remember who is and who isn't. Unless they have the indicator, of course. They're going down pit road. I'm not crashing into them. I'll take my pit stop at, I like the end of lap 13, because I guess that'll be a good balance for strategy. Oh, wow, we really closed into him going into turn 1 right there. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead down pit road this lap. And I mean, we're running well right now. I mean, we're outside the top 10 just by like 1 spot. But the thing is, you know, people are pitting and stuff, so of course that's expected. As we make it 3 wide into turn 3, but I'm going to go down pit road. Neither Michael Waltrip or Joe Nemechek were, so that's good. You don't spin the car, get down to the right speed. Don't ruin this chances of this race going okay at best. I think an okay race is a top 10, and a good race is a top 5. Just given like where we're starting and everything. Starting in last place, you know, that's kind of finishes you need to get are many top 10s and top 5s. Yeah, we'll get 4 tires, full tank of fuel, and hopefully we're not losing too much ground on those guys that started pitting like 3 laps before us. So we can, you know, get back past them and maybe pass all those guys that decide to pit, you know, a lap or 2 after this. This will just be a good pit stop. We're not getting until the other side until like, what, 10 seconds? 16.8 seconds. Shitballs. Well, we're getting past Jerry Nadeau, who's just running side by side with me, and I'm trying not to go up into him or anything. This will be for 21st. Yeah, I should have been in this spot like ages ago in the first after race, but at the same time, like, I don't know, we probably lost like a good 2 seconds just on pit road. I mean, 16.8 whenever our good pit stops are 14.9. So yeah, it's about 2 seconds. And then there's the simple fact that I waited till lap 13. So some of these guys have to have a good bit more fallout than me, and I'm under driving corners because I'm not used to these fresh tires. Okay, well, up to 20th, it's okay with this point in the race, but it's about to be not okay if I don't get somewhere. So let's go ahead and pass Jamie McMurray, the guy that beat me in the shootout, and is now just running in the same position he always does in these races. So tight off the turn 2. Well, we're closing in on Elliott Sadler, and then from this point on, it's just a massive gap. I'll wait until I can actually pass more cars again, but I think if I were able to pass a good bunch of those guys up in front of us, then we could be really close to a top 10, but I still don't think we're going to get one. And I'm driving this thing so hard my hands hurt, but finally approached 3 of these guys. Well, if I get past them, which is very likely, that'll be 15th place. Top 15. Yay. I also need to keep in mind that Bobby Labonte did start like shit, and I don't think he's made up that much ground, so we're probably going to finish in front of him, and I don't think that'll be for the points lead, though, just because so many of the other championship contenders early on in the season, not like actual championship contenders, but so many of them are all bunched together in the points that they're getting a little more consistency out of this race than me. No, turn off the corner. Fuck, turn off the corner. No, I'm just trying to side draft him. Instead, I'm just cutting him off. And apparently he doesn't care. Ricky Craven is for 14th, but I don't know if we're getting any further than that. Come on. Now, Ricky Craven, he started in second place, and now he's all the way back here. So at least we haven't had a race as bad as him. Of course, that's almost every race for him. He's using the Tide Bleach car. So there's your millennial paint scheme right there, guys. Well, white flag is out, and yeah, looks like we're going to be finishing 14th in this one. Just got to hit my marks a couple more times. Wait a second. You mean to tell me, game, that Bobby Labonte was able to finish in front of me just because my pit crew fucked up so badly? And oh my gosh, this car's worn tires are not that nice. Okay, we finished one position behind the points leader. All because he started so freaking bad. And Dale Earnhardt Jr. got the win, Jeff Gordon second, Tony Stewart third, so yeah, I'm pretty sure those guys are passing us in points. Something that I should just keep in mind right now is that sponsor income is not the only income we're getting. We also get the race winnings and then the awards, which is always like a little bit, if anything. But then we have team payroll, which takes out more than race winnings probably ever gives me. So, and this race I probably made like a little more than $600,000. Regardless of the results, that was still just a really fun race, and I'm pretty sure a lot of fun for you guys to watch. So please stick around through the whole season, seeing if I can actually accomplish this task. Races like that can prevent it from happening. So I hope that we have a lot of fast pit stops, and hope that I don't struggle so much to make it to the field early on, because that's what matters the most, I suppose, is whenever you start the race, you got to pass as many of them as you can while it's still bunched together. And maybe I got to try pitting at an earlier time if the cars are already getting really worn tires towards the end of the race, so I don't know. I feel like a lot of guys beat us off pit road and things are spreading out because of that, so just because of them having fast pit stops and them pitting early, it allowed them to not even have to put up with me. Next up is Atlanta, and that could be more difficult, maybe less, I don't know. Originally Atlanta was way harder than Las Vegas, and now it's starting to become kind of equal between them both. Dale Earnhardt Jr., the new points leader, 47 ahead of Mark Martin. And then we have a three-way tie for third. I am in sixth. Okay, so basically I'm in fourth, but I'm like 8 points behind all three of these guys. But you can't say that I'm 6'2", so I don't know. Well, if we finish in front of all three of them, and I've beaten Bobby Labonte before, I've beaten Ricky Bro, I've beaten all of them just because I want to Rockingham, but I don't know if that's going to happen in Atlanta. I mean, if we just finish in front of all of them, then yeah, we'll be back in the top 5. It kind of sucks not being in the top 5 in points. That's something I want to at least aspire to. If I can't win the championship, let's at least finish in the top 5. And then we got all this stuff. Now, Mike Murphy is now a rival. We couldn't just get rid of his name off this chart completely because he irritated me enough to make me purposely bash into him off at turn 2. But the next time he races, maybe we'll just get that to disappear. And we got all these allies. We still got more allies than rivals. I didn't really do any work with Tony Stewart. I actually never came across him, though, did I? Okay, well, let's go to Team Management. Sure, we got some stuff to take care of in there. Shop Editions. Yeah, 8 races left until the laser scanner comes in to increase our body drafting. That can come in handy, but after Las Vegas, I kind of wish I had more downforce. Oh my gosh. The car just wouldn't turn. Okay, then, chassis. I might as well do something with this. Of course, I can't overhaul anything anymore these days. 2 races, $373,000. So that's already half of what I've just made in that race. And we'll make more money in other races, so shouldn't be that concerned. We already got a bunch stored in the bank from last season. So it's a good thing that we did so well at the end of last season, just dominating. Nothing to really do in here. So 1 race left overhauling on this, which will be 86 power after we're through with it. And I need more power. I need more power. I need more downforce. And I suppose I could say I still need a little more tire wear, just because of what it evolves to in some races. Like at Las Vegas, it was kind of killing us. And then this, I guess we'll just be repairing it. Yeah, once again, overhauling. Don't do anything. I really needed to do something with our bodies and the shop editions because these darn ratings are so freaking low. Then we could also try building something, but I don't think it's going to really be that good. Well, it'd be an 82 and 80 now, which is like what the other one was, but it's kind of stupid that they couldn't have the one that we just got out of the shop to be that, though. Like this one right here, why isn't that one that good? We spent 9 races waiting for that one, and then that's all it is. I don't know, I guess it's just something to do with our bodybuilder guy on our team. I might want to try extending some of the members and stuff, maybe that'll help. And then sponsorship ratings, happiness is at 58, goes down to every race. And so this contract supposedly should be ending within the next 5 races, I suppose, because when it gets to 48, they usually just leave you. But I don't know, they might stay just because we're running well in the championship. That's about it. See you next time. That's that, and episode over.